Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Can you hear me?
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacking that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches away.
Who's ready?
You're the best international stacker.
Stacker, stacking, strong.
Go where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Get him up. Let's go.
Chasing that mill.
Who's ready?
Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side.
Let's go.
Ocean waves where dreams collide.
Smash that like button if you're ready.
Are up.
Get him up.
Beat we chase. Treasure gleaming. Golden space.
It's chasing that mill, Papa. Chasing that mill, not chasing that MILF. Come on. Let's go.
Join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key.
Yes.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Gold and silver, who wants it all?
Who wants it all?
Ready for the mega goal.
Mega God.
The crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day.
Who's ready?
And silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Yes. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Smash that like. Let's go.
Rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew.
We're the
Shell brigade.
Shell Brigade.
Found the music's play.
Let's go.
Get your claws up in the sky.
Yes.
International stacker, he's our guide.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Yes.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, and I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart, and I see we've got Stock Island in the house. What's up, Stock Island, down here in the Keys? Ladies and gentlemen, I got 1,700 videos around the world with y'all on gold and silver adventures, and thank you so much. We broke 50,000 subscribers on January 1st. We're at 50,556. That means only 44 more subscribers until the next big show. But since we hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a mega giveaway.
Mega!
And boy, oh boy, is it going to be mega. It's not going to be a full mega. It's going to be a baby mega, but it's going to be mega nonetheless. Give away 17 ounces of 999 fine silver, $3 of 90% silver, $3 face value of that. 5 ounces of copper. I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit of gold on the top like Salt Bay. But ladies and gentlemen, video before last was on a Polish coin shop. Last video is all about the margin nuke that's going on right now. But what a day. What a day in silver and gold. This is the first week we're finishing in the new year. Just the second year of the month. And ladies and gentlemen, the second year of the month. The second day of the year is what I meant to say. I'm not having a stroke, I swear. The second day of the month. And yeah, so far today we've been at a high. Let's see here. Let me get over here, the right one. 1 second. Here we go. So far today we've been at a high of about $74.64. We're trading sideways. Been kind of consolidating, slight upward trend here. For the last handful of hours right now at 72.43. If you see this dotted blue line, what that is, that's the all-time inflation high from 2011, which is 72 of today's dollars. So this dotted blue line was the all-time high in 2011 if you correct for inflation. The all-time high for 1980 if you correct for inflation, way up here, over 208 of today's dollars. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll issue the first alert. We are in backwardation. We've been in backwardation all day. $71.99 right now on futures, but the spot price is $72.46. So we're about 47 cents in backwardation. That's where the futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That means people are willing to pay more of a premium to get silver now and not wait. That signals a tightness in the metals supply, and then the big bullion banks and their vaults. Not the coin shops, but the big banks. If you want to learn how that works, go to my channel, click videos latest, 3 rows down, silver shortage 2026, physical gone forever, premiums to explode, right there, emergency silver transfer. That tells you all about the big bullion banks and what's going on. If you guys, I travel the world, so just come to my channel, videos latest, and click here, type in any country, Ireland, and you'll find the content I've made in those countries. And I shouldn't say any country because I haven't been into them all, but I've been to like 20. So just type the country in there if you want to see it, and you might just get some cool and fun content. As a matter of fact, I travel the world on gold and silver adventures. I live stream a lot, not only just charts. It wasn't that long ago when I was coming to you live from the Great Pyramid of Giza, and you guys actually affect what I do. You told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshesam here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
That was a fun time, but ladies and gentlemen, today we're streaming the market. Gold was an not all-time high. Gold was high today of 4,400, so broke back over that 4,400 mark. Right now we're trading sideways at about 43.30. Gold to silver ratio is 59.71 to 1 ounce of gold. Remember the Asian markets in China, it closed at $75.99. And boy, oh boy, do I have some other stuff ready for you in here. But it looks like Shotgun Susie said she got a pretty good deal. She scored $400 face value, 90% at $52 an ounce. Congratulations, Shotgun Susie. That's mega. Make sure it's real. Remember, guys, if the deal's too good to be true, it probably is. So in my big mega giveaway, you guys asked me to get some pocket pingers. I called up Sound Money Metals, and he's sending me some pocket pingers to include in the giveaway. But you don't have to wait for that. I've got the link in the description below. That's the best price you're going to find on the internet. Also, a portion of it helps to support the channel. Thank you. But this is the sound of silver. So I'm going to be giving away some of those. Shout out to Sound Money Metals in the upcoming Baby Mega. Who wants to win one? Who wants a pocket pinger? Put pinger in chat if you want to win one. I'm not sure how many he's sending. Probably just a handful. Nothing crazy. But the more stuff we get to give away, the better. And I've got some other artifacts I'm going to include in it. And we're jumping over here to X, previously known as Twitter. Make sure you follow me at International INTL Stacker. Oh, I forgot to tweet out I was going live. 1 second. We're going to do it here live. Let me get the link. Bloop. Let me see. Live now on YouTube. What will silver close at today? Will the bankers activate their plan? Bang, and then we'll fix that. Bada bang, bada boom. Please go retweet this out, guys. I really appreciate it. As MMI said, International Stacker, it looks like the talking heads are touring again. I'll have to go watch that. And thank you to DDFW for tweeting that out. And look at this from Roadkill saying, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wild, wild, wild 2025. Something tells me 2026 is going to be even wilder. What do you guys think? Put wild in chat if you think 2026 is going to be crazy. As Silver Trade is saying, former JP Morgan executive claims banks are not massively short silver. Interesting. Former JPM exec Robert Gottlieb, who according to Reuters was named a defendant in a civil lawsuit alleging precious metal spoofing, has come out swinging against the allegations that bullion banks are massively net silver short silver. Banks are not massively short silver. If they were, losses would exceed 25 billion. Wait. So let's go to the repo market. This is the U.S. Federal Reserve Bank of New York. And this is the repo market. It was created in 2008 after the crisis. Banks can come here any time, day or night, and get emergency liquidity out. How it works is they will sell temporarily mortgage-backed securities, treasury bonds, whatever, to the Federal Reserve, and they can take the cash. So on the 26th, the day silver started to run crazy, the Christmas Miracle Rally, what is that? 17, 14, 15, 16, about 17.2 billion. The next day, about 25 billion. The next day, 3 billion. Light work on that day. The next day, they pulled out 74.6 billion. And then yesterday, last night, actually, they pulled out another 19, 20, 21, 22, $22.8 billion just last night. Huh. Let's see what this exec just said. Banks are not massively short silver. If they were, losses would exceed 25 billion. Well, if I'm counting right, in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, last week, they've pulled out nearly $150 billion. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Please smash that like button. Silver trading sideways at 72.52. But ladies and gentlemen, the market closes for the entire weekend here in about 47 minutes. And this is a big deal. Here's why. The Asian markets have been shut down. China does not open back up until Monday. It closed at $75.99 US equivalent. So the fact that we're closing tonight, the next day we're going to be open is Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shortly after that, around 8:30 or so, the China market opens back up for Monday trading. Ladies and gentlemen, the COMEX and LBA blew their chance to really smack silver down while the Asian markets were turned off. They're going to be back on, and this rally we've been having has been majorly driven by the Shanghai Gold Exchange, Shanghai Futures Exchange. And again, they're shut down right now, but come Monday, they'll be back on. So the COMEX kind of squandered a very, very important opportunity. And then he said, considering that the fact that the TBFT banks have tapped the Fed's repo for 90. Yeah, I was just talking about that. It's more than that now. We suspect the bullion bank silver losses in the OTC markets are orders of magnitude larger than 25 billion. I couldn't agree more. Shout out to Silver Trade. As Bark is saying, blatant silver price manipulation. The chart doesn't lie. Silver has artificially rejected the $74.50. They are manipulating the price for one simple reason. If silver breaks above this line, massive short positions from major banks get liquidated. They are defending this level with everything they have to avoid bankruptcy. Well, get ready, because come Sunday evening, the Asian markets are turning back on. The real story is artificial paper price 71, actual street price 130. The spread between fake paper price and real physical price has never been wider. They are printing infinite paper contracts to offload their shorts, while the rest of the world drains the physical silver. Don't fall for the fake price. That's a great tweet put out there by Bark. Gold Silver HQ saying silver adjusting to physical reality. That would be a blow off top. Look at that. Okay, let's refresh this. See what's going on here. Welcome everybody to the stream. The name's International Stacker, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart, coming to you live. We've got about 44 minutes left till market closes. We're going to be having a good time. By the way, if you guys like the intro music, it's available on iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora, Spotify. It's got its own channel now on YouTube. So if you like the custom International Stacker music, you can bump it anytime, day or night. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's put in a little line here. Boop. Let's go like this. So what we want to do is we're gonna want to break out of this little flag here with silver. See if we could do that. Good evening, International Stacker. Hope you're well, brother. Thank you, Toker FX. Hope you're well as well. And TSA Day in chat is saying, IS, it takes 40-60 days for China's silver cargo to reach the U.S. coast, and it seems. What will happen to the price in 90 days? I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say it'd be going up. James Moore says, IS, the banks are going to the repo market because all of us stackers are smart and pulling out our fiat from those banks and getting real money. I love it. I love the sentiment. I doubt we're making a dent, but I love that. I love that thought. I really do. Welcome, everybody. So gold was trading sideways here at 43.28. Again, another 43 minutes until the market closes. And gold to silver ratio is still at about 59.6 to 1. Eric is saying UBS is a suspect. I doubt all their short positions across the board are hedged by minor OTC contracts forward. Let's go back up here. COMEX silver delivery updates. 1,168 silver delivery notices issued on New Year's Eve. Wow. Total COMEX silver deliveries notices spiked to 3,400 contracts. That's 17,230,000 ounces to be delivered in 2 days. Guys, I wish I had 17 million ounces. Silver is overbought, says Make Gold Great. And other news, here's a 50-year silver versus the Dow. I love that. And the old pretender saying, exam question, Eastern physical silver buyers have become price insensitive, while many Western buyers are still reluctant to buy unless the price plunges. Which group will end up with more revalued silver? That's an easy question to answer. Rashad saying pretty nice comeback in PM miners despite still slightly negative. And Wall Street Gold saying banks just drew 20 billion from the Fed's repo markets. We just covered that right now. Right here, we got the repo market chart. This comes on top of 75 billion pulled out on New Year's Eve. Midday liquidity injections are not normal behavior. Yeah, I figured it was last night, but it was midday. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Breaking news, says Gold Telegraph. China's largest mining company will step up its acquisitions globally, targeting gold and copper. Not a surprise. Interesting. Let's go back over here. Successful Slave is asking if the bankers are on life support. Guys, I went undercover. I got a camera into the COMEX. I'm piping in right now a live feed from the COMEX. Poor Mortimer. Poor Mortimer. Having a bad time. Do you guys think a baby Gator call would help this price action and help us break out of this bull flag? What do you think? Would a Gator call do it? What do you guys think? 1,000 people on the stream, guys. 256 likes. Thank you so much. 44 more likes to 300. I know we can do it. And we're at 50,564 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means we're literally just 36 subscribers away from the next big show. If we get 36 subscribers, we'll see this update to 50,600 together. We will do a big show. They want the baby gator. Let's give the people what they want.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I live stream all over the world, not just charts, so make sure to subscribe. Turn on those notifications to join the journey around the world, and don't forget, I'm gonna be giving away 17 ounces of 999 silver, $3 face value of 90% silver, 5 ounces of copper. I'm going to sprinkle some gold on top of it like salt base. So if you want some of that, you got to subscribe, turn on those notifications. I will have a video coming out soon telling you guys how to enter it, but I've been feverishly editing a video all day long. I've got a video I'm almost done with. I'm probably going to put it out tomorrow or Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. It's about the price of silver on the ground and what's going on. I could tell you this, that looks familiar. I actually was inside the Notre Dame before it burnt down. Like, not the same day or even month, but a couple months later. And it had a bunch of stuff like that in there, gold artifacts. It was pretty cool. And Mrs. IS is walking in here. Oh, thank you for that, Mrs. IS. Bring in the delivery. Say hi to Mrs. IS. Thank you, Mrs. IS. You're the bomb. Rumor alert, says Mr. Crypto Will. Market sources suggest JP Morgan could face a $1 billion fine for allegedly manipulating metals market. Go figure. Long-standing concerns are resurfacing. Transparency. I mean, they already paid a $920 million fine in 2010 or 20. This is my shocked Pikachu face. Not really. As Eric is saying, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, which is SHFE, gold vault is at 97.69 metric tons of gold now. It's almost to 100 tons. Wow. Wow. ICBC and BOC are the operators of Shanghai Futures Exchange vaults. Very cool. I'll put that out there. That's neat. As Just Dario saying, fast forward, the banks managed to hold the silver price back during Europe's morning, so the heavy guns at the COMEX in the US could slam it down later. However, by the look of it, these shenanigans are living on borrowed time. They really are. Let's check out what we're doing right now. Look, this was all night, guys. This is like that meme from Lord of the Rings. All night, literally all night. You shall not pass. Look at this. Literally saying you will not pass that line. And we read a tweet a little bit earlier that said there was a bunch of shorts over there. So that could have been to protect those shorts. As Toker saying, how do I get the SHFE Shanghai Futures Exchange chart on the bottom of the charts like yours? Toker, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. This is a special script I did down here. It looks like this, and it takes the price because this is yuan in kilograms. It converts it to US dollars in troy ounces. So email me internationalstacker@gmail.com. I'll be happy to give you the script and then you can input it. That's how I did that. It was a pain to figure out. Was not easy, but did it for you guys. As Ann is saying, the silver squeeze is another example of naked short selling coming home to roost. But this time, agencies cannot protect them because the bloodletting is everywhere. Banks sold silver, paper, ETFs with no physical silver to back it up. Now people want their metal and don't have it. Ruh-roh, Scooby. This is exactly what the Wall Street broker dealers did to the MMTLP community. 65,000 Americans had their brokerage accounts emptied. So they're just equating this to other issues that are going on. And look at this, Shibo saying silver's decoupling from reality. Guys, is silver decoupling from the gold or from the paper market? Put decouple in chat if you can spell it, if you think that's the case. SD Bullion sold out of Silver Eagles. APMEX has ASCs available for $89.07 a coin. Wow. $89.07. Let's see that. Let's see. APMEX. Let's go to silver. Let's go to American Eagles. American Silver Eagles. Looks like the cheapest is $85 for random year, but that's only if you buy 500 or more, you get 85. So $87.19 for a random Silver Eagle right now in APMEX, but spot price is $72.51. Wow, 7.6. That's a $15 spread, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I look for opportunities to arbitrage and grow my stack for free. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to be at the Fun Coin Show here on January 8th, 9th, 10th. If you're going to be there, make sure to look for me. I'm going to have this hat on, and if you catch me in the wild, you get one of these for free. You can only get these if you catch me in the wild. It's a I Caught the King Crab coin. There's only 100 of this new design, so you got to get one of those. But to the Fun Coin Show, I am bringing 100 ounces of American Silver Eagles, and my plan is to trade them and arbitrage them for maybe stuff like this, Engelhard, vintage bars, and others. But I'm going to walk out of there with more silver than I came in with just for the exchange. But International Stacker, don't get rid of your I can get more Eagles down the road. And guess what? I could get them when the premium is a couple dollars and not 15 to 20. So that's another way to grow your stack for free, and that's what I'll be doing it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at 50,570 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means only 30 more subscribers until the next big show. And I'm about to do a decent size giveaway. $3 face of constitutional, 90% silver, 5 ounces of copper, and some other interesting artifacts. But you got to be subscribed to win. I'm going to announce soon how to enter it. So make sure you subscribe, as we've got just 32 minutes and 15 seconds left in this trading session with silver and gold both moving sideways. Shanghai Futures Exchange, again, remember, opens, it's going to open Sunday evening our time. But yeah, that's crazy. Silver Trade is saying SD Bullion, JM Bullion, and APMEX sold out of 1,000-ounce COMEX bars. This is not normal. The silver shortage has become acute very quickly. So we're here on APMEX. Let's just go here to, let's just check this out together, guys. Let's go to 100-ounce bars, see what they got. So these are about $80 an ounce. That's $80 an ounce. That's $81 an ounce. So even their 100-ounce bars are $80 plus an ounce. Remember, the spot price right now is $72. So that's like $8, $9 premium. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. They definitely have them. Let's see how many they have of the secondary market. Here's the trick. Here's a trick with all of these. You just go and you can type in 99999. So it'll tell you how much is left. That's my little trick. So there's 46 100-ounce bars left in APMEX of the secondary market. Let's see if their own. Do that. Okay, right here. 9 Fine Mint, by the way, is APMEX. It's their own little thing. Let's do 99999. They have 48 of those left in stock. So that's the trick to see how many items are left in stock. I just leaked that. The Floyd Lawton saying, do you know what your average premium percentage is on your silver? Yes, I do. Let me pull it up. Who wants to see it? I've been meticulous with this. Okay. So, again, I need to update this. There's about 100 ounces missing, but right now, based on 5,048 ounces, it tells me that weighs 346.22 pounds, US pounds, 0.31 LBS pounds of gold, 4.5 ounces. This is the average spot price I paid for the silver. Now, why does the average spot price for gold and over here fiat destroyed in gold say negative? Because I sold maybe 5 ounces or so, or 10 ounces, something like that, for my wedding. So because of that, that dropped my dollar cost average. It dropped everything down. So now, still with 4.54 ounces of gold, I've paid negative $1,500, which means when I sold it a little bit for the wedding, I got more back. Total fiat destroyed in silver is 85,231, although it was more than that. Again, I've moved positions in and out. So, grand total, and let's update this. Let's update this. This normally updates automatically, but it broke with the market. I don't know why. 72.48. So I got to fix that. So right now we're 72.48. We'll put that in there. And then we'll go here to gold. 4.328. We'll just fix that. 4.328. So right now the stack is worth $385,000. Total premium paid for gold is negative $9,800. Total premium for silver paid is negative 14,000. Again, because I've moved and sold out of positions and made my stack grow itself. So that's a little confusing. But now I have like because of how I've moved my stack around, I have underspent. I have 0 premiums that took it out, right? So that's crazy to think about there. So this spreadsheet, if you guys want a copy of it, I'd be happy to share it with you. Just email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com, and you guys can use it for your own if you would like. But yeah, that's confusing with my premiums paid and all that, because I've sold and moved positions in both silver and gold. If you guys remember, at the beginning of COVID, I sold some silver eagles because a contract I was in got canceled, so I needed some money to survive till my next gig. So I don't know if you guys remember that, but I sold it to Silver Dragons and Yankee Stacking. At the time, they were both racing to complete a monster box of American Silver Eagles. So they both came to me secretly, but I was playing the middleman and I was arming both sides with American Silver Eagles. My goal is to make them finish at exactly the same time. So that was a fun time. So if you guys want that, just email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. In the description, put spreadsheet, and then I'll be happy to send it to you and you guys can use it for free. Just trying to share the wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, we got about 27 minutes left here until the market closes. Let's see what we can do here. We're 50 likes away from 400, so please continue to smash that like button. We're only 25 subscribers away from 50,600. That means we'll get the next big show. You're the Preston Bush funding both sides of World War II. Yeah, I was funding both sides, Floyd. It was funny. And Andrew in chat saying 3 major banks got out of silver trading today. Who, Andrew? Who? I need to know. Let's go here to notifications. Follow me on X, otherwise known as Silver, at INTL Stacker International when it fit. Silver will be the top performing asset of 2026. These are all 1,000-ounce bars. Those are COMEX bars. And thank you for tweeting that at me, CCC3POE. That's cool. That was a post by Silver Degen. I can't uncover that on the live air. I'm sorry. Rav is saying International Stacker looking to copper. All bullion sites are sold out. Someone's making a run on copper now too. I'm gonna have to look into that, Rev Dunder. I'll have to look into that. Yep, and CCC3P is showing us that the banks pulled money out of the repo. We actually just covered that a little bit earlier, to the tune of 1920, 2122.8 billion dollars. Wow. And thank you. Look at that. Make the tag REITs great again. Make the TA, make the technical analysis great again. Tweeted the silver elf at me. Look at this one, the COMEX. That's funny. Thank you guys. Please smash that like button. We are just 25 minutes away from market close. We're going to continue to look at charts, have a fun time, rock out, and see what we close on the first weekly close of 2026. So we're at 72.56. I'm going to ask you guys all a question. Are we going to close above 72 or below 72? Put above or below in chat. Let me know. I do have a, what's this thing called? A poll going. And it says, what will silver close at today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? 23% say above 75. We got this. 6% say alert. Bankers smack it to sub 70. 47% say 72.50 to 74.99. 24% say 70.01 to 72.49. And right now, the 47% are in the lead, as this is looking like a little bullish activity here. We'll see if we can break out of that little flag. Wow, and I'm getting inundated with emails as we speak for that spreadsheet. All I ask for in return, you guys, is subscribe and turn on those notifications and like the stream. We've got only 11 more likes to 400. I think we can do it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are only 22 subscribers away from the next big show. Who wants to see a big show? Who wants to see it? Yeah, if you wanted the spreadsheet, you have to email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com and then put spreadsheet in the title. That's a good question. I like that. I want to finish above backwardation. Kinesis for Jesus is saying we're going to finish above backwardation. So we're at 72 right now in the futures, but 72.58. So we're 58 cents in backwardation as we speak. And Toker FX is saying, I think it is smart to hold your stops just under the yearly open. And if we can drive from there, that would be a good solid floor, I think. Possibly, Toker. Let's see what happens on this first weekly candle of 2026. Do you know if the story is true of China denying U.S. silver purchase was true? I don't know for sure, Silent. But over here, this guy is really knowledgeable and really connected. His name is Eric Young, and he tweeted, I retweeted it earlier, I don't know what it is by now, that he believes it to be true. He got confirmation from a third party that he trusts, but we'll see. As Drew Baden is attempting to rickroll me. Epic fail, it showed Rick roll. It showed him. Epic fail. Do you guys remember the time I rickrolled all of you? Do you guys remember that? London can only make silver delivery when it gets delivery first. This is David Jensen. That's a tweet by Make Gold Great. The old pretender, it is unfair that Emiratis have to pay $20 more for physical silver than the Western spot price. Would some Westerners consider this to be an example of price gouging? I'll tell you what, I've bought silver in the United Arab Emirates and Dubai many a times. Whoops. Many a times in the United Arab Emirates. And I want to show you guys something. I just clicked the wrong button. So we'll go here. We'll go to view channel. There we go. We go to here. If you go to my channel, to videos and click here, Dubai, you can actually see me buying gold and silver in the airport in Dubai, in the markets of Dubai. And I'll tell you this, here's a gold market in Dubai. The prices in Dubai in the Middle East for silver has always been expensive. Like multiple dollars, not what we're seeing now. It's definitely to higher levels, but there's definitely a precedence for higher silver in the UAE, but not what we're seeing now, to be clear. But I'm just giving you guys what the normal baseline was. Gold was always cheaper to get there. You could get it close to spot. Silver was always a little bit more expensive. January, Gold Silver HQ saying January, the month of unobtainium silver. Do you guys think silver is going to become unobtainium? Oh, is it time for a big show? Let me see. Nope. People are screaming for a big show, guys, but the only way to get to a big show is get to the next subscriber count. We're at 50,582 subscribers. That means just 18 more subscribers and we will do a big show. Who wants to see a big show? Gold and silver moving sideways, and we've got 21 minutes left in the market. Let's see what we can do here. Silver short-term targets remain 78, 88, and then Valhalla. Just Dario. Short-term targets for silver remain 78, 88, and then Valhalla. That's funny. So 78 he's saying, and then 88. This is the Fibonacci. So he's saying here, boop, and here, boop. That's funny. I like that tweet. International Stacker, Mr. JMS, what's your analysis of today's volume? Well, let me look at it. Let's look at the volume today. I mean, if you look at the volume spikes of like past trading sessions, this is all the way back to the 12th of December. Today's volume is not the highest, but I would say it's in the top 50% of higher volume. The biggest volume was over here. So there's definitely some volume today, but it's a bit thinner right now, right before market close. Look how thin that volume is. So we could get a nice little bump here at the end, a nice little rally going into the first weekly candle of 2026. That would be great and incredibly bullish. So we'll see if we can pull that off. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at 50,584 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means only 16 more subscribers until the next big show. 1,300 people on the stream. 455 likes, guys. 45 likes into 500. And if you need some motivation to subscribe, I give away free silver and gold literally all the time. I'm giving away another 17 ounces of 999 fine soon. So 2025 alone, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver, some copper, a bunch of gold. If you won something on this channel in 2025, put winner in chat. Let's see all the winners. Silver sold out, says Silver Trade, after ransacking large bullion dealers, SD Bullion, JM Bullion, and APMEX early in the week. The silver inventory search has moved on to smaller PM dealers. Monument Metals is now sold out of 10 ounce, kilo, 100, and 1,000 ounce bars. Things are getting serious. That's a fun one. What is a big show? DWJ is saying, well, DWJ, we got to get a few more subscribers and you'll get to see it for real. You should give more stuff to channel members than regular subscribers. It's only fair, says Goodson. Goodson, I take care of channel members. I take care of channel members. Legally, you cannot make people pay to enter and get free things. So that's why I always have to say, YouTube's not a sponsor, void where prohibited, no purchase necessary. But it doesn't mean I can't do surprise things for channel members and everybody, which I do frequently. Look at this. There was a crab on that field. Did you guys see that? Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. There's literally a crab on that field. International Stacker, do you know your mic gets muted every time you switch to the Goblin scene? Oh, thank you. I'll fix that. I didn't know that for vids fines. I will fix that. Thank you so much. I did not know that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just 17 minutes left in this market trading session, and we are 3 subscribers away from the next big show. Smash that like button if you want to see it. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Kaltenberg? So guys, look what Mrs. International Stacker got me. I've been doing so many live streams, it's like hard to keep your throat cool. So look, for dry throat and hoarse voice, entertainer secret, throat relief. So I'm going to try this out and see how it works. When I'm doing massive live streams, it can be a lot. Did we do it? Let's see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, channel members, you know what to do. I'm going to refresh this. If this says 50,600, when I refresh this, we're going to do the big show. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, no, we haven't done it. 50,500. We are one subscriber away from the big show. I thought we were gonna hit it. I really did. Okay, let's try it one more time. Refresh. 50,600, the big show. It's time for the big show.
Welcome to the 4th annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship.
Four-time
Regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987
Four-time
National Aerobic
big show,
Champions.
baby.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light
Four-time.
champion, International Stacker.
And that was the big show. Thank you so much for subscribing. And we are breaking out of this little bull flag. We've got just 14 minutes left in the market, and it looks like we're breaking above that target. Silver futures is still in full-blown backwardation, 64 cents in backwardation to be exact. Gold's moving to the side at $43, $4,330. There you go. Gold to silver ratio is at 59.6 to 1. And remember, Shanghai market shut down at 75.99 last trade, but they picked back up again Monday. The LBMA and COMEX have been on their own without the Asian markets. Remember, the Asian markets have been a big driver of our rally we've been seeing. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when those Asian markets come back. Although they took a beating, look at this. A big gap up, a big gap down. All gaps must be filled. So those will get filled one way or another, but look at that. A gap up, and then a gap down. You see that gap in there? That's not normal. But we'll see what happens. I got a big time smack, and they did do a margin hike in Shanghai as well, by the way. When the COMEX did the massive one, the AKA the margin nuke. And if you want to know what a margin nuke is and what's going on, go to my channel, click videos, click latest. Watch the last video, emergency alert. Banker slam silver hard. Can the market survive? But go check that. Where was I? Here. But they rose their margins by only like 1 to 2%, something like that. So it wasn't as bad, but we had this little smackdown. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in Shanghai when they come back. What do you think? What do you guys think is going to happen in Shanghai? Guys, I'm at 50,609 subscribers. Thank you so much. 91 more subscribers until the next big show. 1,300 people on for the close of this market. Ladies and gentlemen, we are closing in just 12 minutes and 5 seconds. Smash that like if you're excited. We're about to see the first weekly candle of 2026. Let's see what we're on. These are the weekly candles. We're currently red because we got all the way up to 84. Oh man, that's crazy. That was a crazy night. I was on Silver Dragon's live stream. He went for like 5 hours. Put dragons in chat if you caught me on that live stream. We had an absolute fun time. But Silver's clawing and fighting back. Will it finish above $72 an ounce? Well, that is the question everybody's asking. That is what bankers want to prevent. So we'll see what happens there. Thank you, CCC, for that. And one of you tried to rickroll me live on stream. It didn't work. Silver Dragons, Inky Stacking are both friends of mine. There's actually the first Silver Civil War on YouTube, and that was between Yankee, myself, Dragons, and Slow Stacker. What could be more classic than Friday attack on metals and miners? This is Rashad, one of our favorite channel or technical analysts. We cover a lot of his tweets from time to time. And look at Gold Silver HQ. Silver just had its second best year ever. Look at that. 79, 355%. Wow. Wow. 148%, guys. Nearly 150%. Do you think 2026 will be above or below 150%? Let me know in chat. Weimar Silver Baron saying Monument Metals is now out of 10-ounce bars. What WTF is happening? Silver Santa's talking about the China export controls that have been applied. We all know what's going on there. Me, after successfully buying more silver under 100 when I was told, or when it sold out everywhere. That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a nice little climb going on here. We got under 10 minutes to go until this market closes. Are they going to end it with another SmackDown finale, or are we going to keep pushing up here? Let's see what happens live. Silver futures 72.04. So guys, we're still in 64 cents of backwardation. Yep. Let's go over here. Okay. Look at this. That's a full stack. Busted with tons of gold. A Chinese official is sentenced to death for corruption. Wow. He was found with 13.5 tons of gold. That can't be real. That's so crazy if that's real. Silver whale David Bateman gives his parents 34 grandkids and 10 great grandchildren each a 100-ounce bar. He tweeted this out yesterday. He's a billionaire, guys. He's very bullish on silver and gold. And look what he said. Last night, I gave 100-ounce silver bars to my parents, 34 grandkids, and 10 great-grandkids. Lots of blank stares from everyone. They don't realize it will pay for their college education in the near future. And look at this cat dancing to the beat. Silver trading, 50% backwardation. Whoa, what's this? These scammers tried to me after being exposed. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, that's Trax NYC. He makes all the videos giving out gold and silver in New York for people answering questions. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got less than 8 minutes left. Let's see what happens here. 1,400 people on the stream, 565 likes. Smash that like button. I know we can get to 600. That's only 35 likes away. And if you're just joining us, I've got a big giveaway coming soon, so make sure you subscribe. 17 ounces of 999 fine silver, $3 face of 90% silver, 5 ounces of copper. Gonna sprinkle a little gold on top like Salt Bay. So if you want to win that, you gotta be subscribed. But ladies and gentlemen, why do we stack physical silver like this JM bar and physical gold like these American Gold Eagles? Why do we stack that? Because this stuff right here, this paper currency, all throughout history has literally always gone to zero. And as I plop on top this big stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you, people had this stuff in their bank accounts. They trusted on it. They trusted in it. And when they needed it, it was inflated away. And it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes and literally to $1 trillion notes. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why we stack physical gold and silver with just 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the trading day. And we are forming what's called a stairway to heaven with these green candles. Each candle's 5 minutes. Let's see what we could do here. We're in the second to last candle of the trading session, the end of the first week of trading in 2026. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what we could do there. Let's refresh this real quick. Wow, look at this. Average American International Stacker. Never gonna give you up. Ah! It's because somebody down here tried to Rickroll me right here live on stream. And then he made this. That is so funny. That is so funny. And this looks like a screenshot from Sublime Mad Dog's win, because you could see there the silver crab he won of the channel. That's the funniest thing I've seen all day. Thank you, Average American. That was classic. Silver is at $100 Canadian, up $1.61 today. Thank you, remote viewer, for updating the chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got just 15, 18, 17, 16, 15 seconds left in this candle. Then we start our last candle of the trading session. So I'm going to ask you all, what is the last candle of the trading session gonna be? Is it going to be green or is it going to be red? Put in chat what it's going to be. I'm going to be team green myself. I'm going to be team green, although it's starting off red. Now it's green, now it's red. I'm going to be team green. Let's see what we can do here on this last candle of the first week of, into the first week of trading, although it was a partial week of 2026. IS will give you 3,000 claw points for an ounce of silver. Sorry, Keith PV House, there's no exchange for claws to silver. There is no silver to claw ratio. Maybe a million? Maybe a million claws. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I should make it you get a million. That'd be funny. Okay, Lafferty saying, IS, I took your advice and checked 2 coin stars today. Found a penny. Next time, was the penny copper? Was the penny copper? That's the question. If so, you tripled your money. 1 copper penny is worth about 3 cents right now. We got 4 minutes left on this candle. What's it going to finish on, guys? Green or red? Let me know. Gold's last candle is green currently. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Please like the stream. Please subscribe. Doing a big giveaway soon. You're going to want to enter it because it's going to be mega.
Mega!
Big mega. When does the market open next? Mister's asking. It is Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Sunday evening at 6 p.m. The market opens back up. And then Asia opens back on Monday, and it will be Monday at that point. So 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chinese market should be open. And remember, they've been specifically driving this market, a big driver, not all of it, but a lot of it. They closed at $75.99 and they had a massive gap up and massive gap down. So we'll see what happens there. As we've got just 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this, 50 seconds left in this candle. I was saying Sunday night when the market's open, it will be Monday for them because they're ahead of us. That's what I was saying. China. Everyone wants it to be red so they could buy silver tomorrow. TN Artist says, I want it to be red so I could buy a kilo. Thank you so much for subscribing. Crispy Bacon Jr.'s in the house. Good to see you, Crispy. Crispy Bacon donated 5 ounces of silver to give away to you all in this upcoming mega. That's pretty good. Make sure you put mega in chat to say thank you to Crispy Bacon Jr. Cheeseburger. And we've got 2 minutes left in this candle. See what we can do here. Two minutes left till close. The silver squeeze, market manipulation, and the coming storm. Wow, thank you. Thank you, CC. Here we go, guys. It could go either way. It could literally be red or green on close. Here we go. I'm going to issue a 1 minute warning in 10 seconds. The email is internationalstacker@gmail.com. One word. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning till the market closes for the weekend. 1 minute warning till the market closes for the weekend. What's it going to be? Wow, and Dave gifted a free International Stacker membership. Congratulations. Let's see who got it. There it is. Congratulations, big boy, fast boy. You got a free membership. Try out those new custom channel member emojis. And remember, you get access to the channel member only live streams in the war room. And what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Thank you so much, Dave Delaney, for donating that. Here we go. 10 seconds left. It's looking like it may be a red candle. Team Red might take this with 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the market is closed. The market's closed. Bankers are pissed. The market's closed. It will open back up Sunday evening at 6 p.m. I will be live Sunday evening, probably at about 5 p.m. to cover it. So make sure to turn on those notifications. Come back for that. I will be streaming live Sunday evening, 6 p.m. I'm going to be dropping an important video on Sunday that I'm currently editing as we speak. It just takes a lot of work to do these videos because I like to give you guys the receipts. I don't like to just make videos that are trust me, bro. I like to back up everything I say. So that video is coming soon. So make sure notifications are on so you don't miss that. Thank you, everybody, for the support. I got to get off. I got to go finish editing this video. I probably will do a War Room stream this weekend for channel members only. So channel members, be on the lookout for that. Turn on those notifications. $72.82. So I'm going to end this poll I started at the beginning. This poll received 1,163 votes. What will silver close at today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? 49% of you said $72.50 to $74.99. So 49% of you were correct on that. So congratulations. That is amazing. Let me check real quick. Do you guys want to do a crab raid? As I finish, do you guys want to do a crab raid? Let me see who's live right now. Give me 1 second. Who wants to do a crab raid? A crab raid, not a crab rave, a crab raid. 1 second, let me see who's live. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, I like to do it to smaller creators. One second. Ooh. Okay, I might have found someone. Give me a second here. I might have found someone to crab raid if you guys want to do that. I like to end the streams crab raiding people. 1 second. Let me make sure here. Okay. 1 second. Those are all crypto. Let me go here to gold. I see Cobra Stacker will probably do him, but I just did him last. So if there's someone else, I want to share the wealth a little bit, but if not, we'll do him. Let me just see. Give me 1 second. Uno momento. Okay. Asian AI guys live right now? The Asian AI guys live? Hold up.
Wasn't tourists on that jet.
The Asian AI guy is live. Oh my gosh. Asian AI guy is live. We don't want to crab raid that. Ah, here we go. This is going to be a good one. Hold up. Okay, guys, I found a good one. Small creator, under 1,000 subscribers, and he's got 3 people on right now. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I could add him as a live redirect. I can. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to this channel and get your crabs ready. I'm gonna end this stream. We're gonna go to this channel, blow it up. When you go there, hit the like button, guys. He's a small creator. If we all hit the like button, it's gonna help him immensely. I'm gonna drop the link in chat here in 2 seconds, and then when I end the stream, it's gonna redirect everybody else there. So here we go. Here's the link. I'll see you all there. Catch you on the next one. See ya Sunday evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go do a crab raid. We're gonna leave here and go there. Here we go. Let me end the stream. 1 second.